Liverpool's winter revolution has begun. 9 signings have been placed on the club's table, including a defender, a striker, and a right-winger, all confirmed as additions to strengthen the squad. Conversely, 9 players will be leaving the club, some in January, others at the end of the season, and one has refused to renew his contract and decided to depart. In addition, there are players set to return from loan at the request of the management. Now, let's introduce the players who will leave, the ones returning to the club, and the new stars expected to arrive. Welcome, friends, to BePart Sports. Stars likely to leave: Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa has fallen out of regular rotation at Liverpool, immediately entering the radar of the Italian transfer market. Limited minutes with the English side have brought his name sharply back into focus. Vichages reported that 4 major Italian clubs are closely monitoring his situation: Inter Milan, Roma, AC Milan, and Napoli. All see next summer as the right moment to make a move. The context is clear. Chiesa is not seeking an emotional change, but a project that offers genuine playing time. His goal is clear: to reclaim his place in the Italian national squad ahead of the World Cup. Therefore, his decision to leave is directly linked to continuity, not fame or salary. Ibrahima Konaté. Liverpool is opening the door early for Ibrahima Konaté to depart mid-season. According to reports, Football Insider confirmed that the club's management has decided to accept any January offer close to £15 million. The decision is less about on-field performance and more about contractual considerations off it. Renewal negotiations have reached a deadlock. Liverpool, therefore, prefers to act now rather than risk losing the player for free next summer. A calculated move aimed at minimizing losses before it's too late. As a result, January is shifting from a window for reinforcements to a carefully planned period for departures. Alisson. AC Milan have placed Alisson on their planning table ahead of next season. Reports indicate that the Italian club is considering signing Liverpool's goalkeeper as a replacement for Mike Maignan, who is expected to leave at the end of the season. Sky Sports confirmed that Liverpool are open to selling Alisson next summer, despite his contract running until 2027. The background is clear. Milan is looking for a ready-made name, not a long-term project. Alisson brings experience and stability to a crucial position, while Liverpool are not closing the door on reshaping their squad. Rio Ngumoha. Borussia Dortmund are knocking on Liverpool's door in search of young talent. The Telegraph revealed that Dortmund have inquired about the possibility of signing Liverpool youngster Rio Ngumoha. The move is part of a clear strategy, carrying no surprises but a precise reading of the market. Reports suggest the German club prefer a loan move during the January window. The goal is twofold: strengthen the squad with an emerging talent and give the player genuine minutes to develop away from the bench. However, the final decision depends on Liverpool's vision for the player's development. Mohamed Salah. Salah is entering the decision-making circle, this time via Al Qadsiya. Football Insider revealed that Brendan Rodgers, Liverpool's former manager and newly appointed at Saudi club Al Qadsiya, has made Mohamed Salah his top priority in the winter transfer window. The move is deliberate and direct, not incidental. The Saudi club has tabled a massive financial offer with a weekly salary of £2.5 million, more than 6 times what Salah currently earns at Liverpool. This figure reflects the seriousness of the project, not mere initial interest. At the same time, the offer comes at a sensitive moment. The relationship between Salah and Liverpool's management, as well as his current coach, Arne Slot, is clearly tense. Therefore, the decision is tied closely to the broader context. Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool are beginning to think about life after Van Dijk before it's too late. The club continues its search for a defender capable of eventually succeeding Virgil van Dijk. In this context, Team Talk revealed that Arne Slot has identified Tottenham's Mickey van de Ven as his preferred option for the next phase. The reasoning is purely technical. Slot sees in the Dutch defender the closest model to replace Van Dijk in terms of physical strength, speed, and leadership of the backline. The choice is far from random. However, Van de Ven is enjoying a strong season with Spurs and is currently one of the team's standout players, which makes any potential move complicated and costly. Joe Gomez, AC Milan returned to an unresolved point. The Italian club has renewed its interest in the Liverpool defender at the direct request of Massimiliano Allegri, who views him as a suitable addition to strengthen the backline. The attempt is not new, but this time it comes at a different timing. Last summer, Milan's approach was blocked by Liverpool's refusal to release the player. The focus now shifts to the winter window, with efforts to persuade the English club to open the door to a transfer. Yet the sticking point remains Liverpool's position. The question now is, will they soften in the winter, or will the summer scenario repeat? Andrew Robertson. The player is entering a decisive stage as his role at Liverpool diminishes. Reports indicate that Celtic are interested in signing Andrew Robertson at a time when the left-back is experiencing a noticeable shift within the team. Fichajes confirmed that Robertson is entering his final season with Liverpool, with his contract set to expire in June 2026. The background is more technical than contractual. Robertson's role has noticeably declined this season after Milos Kerkez secured a place in the starting lineup. His name is therefore starting to move outside the usual calculations. For Celtic, this situation represents an opportunity to bring a player with European experience back to the Scottish League. Stars likely to arrive. Antoine Semenyo. Liverpool are entering a complex race to secure Antoine Semenyo. The club is pursuing Bournemouth's player by all means, but the path is far from open. Manchester United and Manchester City have joined the chase, turning the situation into a direct three-way battle. Team Talk explained that if Liverpool want to act in the winter transfer window, they will have to pay the player's release clause. There is no room for gradual negotiation. The figure is clear and fixed, £65 million. The decision is no longer just about football, it is both financial and competitive. The question now is, who will break the figure first and close the deal? Mark Gahey. The player is becoming a strategic target in an early race for defensive reinforcements. Liverpool and Manchester City are both committed to signing the Crystal Palace defender to strengthen the backline next season. The competition is not surprising, but it highlights a clear need, especially for Liverpool, who have struggled defensively this season. England's top clubs are involved, but Liverpool lead the list of interested teams, seeking a stable solution to restore balance. Contract conditions provide a calculated timing advantage. The Times confirmed that Gay's contract runs until June 2026, meaning he could leave for free at the end of his deal. Therefore, the decision becomes a game of timing, an early move at a cost, or waiting at no cost. Alessandro Bastoni. Liverpool have placed the player at the top of their defensive priorities. The 26-year-old Italian defender has expressed his desire to leave Inter Milan, but the club has insisted on keeping him so far. Team Talk noted that Liverpool see Bastoni as the ideal replacement for Virgil van Dijk, given his physical strength and ability to lead the backline. The background is clear. The English club are seeking long-term defensive stability, and at 26, Bastoni offers several seasons to prove himself. Inter's resistance adds complexity, making the winter window a test of persuasion. The question now is, can Liverpool turn desire into an actual signing before the end of the season? Nico Williams. Liverpool are planning to push the Nico Williams file strongly. According to Fichajes, the club is preparing a €95 million offer to sign the Athletic Bilbao winger, considered a key target for the team in 2026. The move is deliberate. Liverpool see him as the most suitable replacement for Mohamed Salah, given his quality and ability to play on the wing. At the same time, a move for Williams to Barcelona seems impossible right now due to the Spanish club's financial constraints and lack of available funds. The question now is, will Liverpool complete the deal early to secure the replacement before a potential Salah departure? Michael Olise. Arsenal and Liverpool have set their sights on Michael Olise. The French winger from Bayern Munich has become a clear target to strengthen the attack next season, according to Team Talk. The move is deliberate. Both clubs are looking for an attacking option capable of making a difference. The background is complicated. Olise is in demand across Europe, but Bayern's insistence on keeping him makes the move a real challenge, turning the deal into a game of timing and careful calculation. The question now is, who will convince Bayern first, and which plan will succeed in signing the player next summer? Serge Gnabry. Liverpool are turning their attention to Serge Gnabry ahead of the expiry of his Bayern Munich contract. The German forward's deal ends at the conclusion of this season, making the move both possible and straightforward, according to English reports. Liverpool's approach aims to strengthen the attack following their previous attempt to sign Florian Wirtz in last summer's transfer window, highlighting their continued search for ready-made offensive talent. Juventus are also monitoring the situation, but Gnabry's high wage presents a barrier to completing the deal, giving Liverpool the current advantage. Jarrod Bowen. Liverpool continue to search for attacking reinforcements despite costly summer signings. The new target, Jarrod Bowen, West Ham United's forward, who is seen as a potential option. Football Insider notes that Bowen is tied to a long-term contract with the Hammers until 2030, meaning a move would require a substantial offer from Liverpool. However, the high price complicates the situation, turning the deal into a clear financial challenge. Nico Schlotterbeck. Liverpool and Manchester United are now competing off the pitch with intensity. The reason, Nico Schlotterbeck, Borussia Dortmund's defender, has become a target for both clubs to strengthen their defence. Team Talk reports that Dortmund's financial pressures may force the club to sell some of their stars, including Schlotterbeck, who is currently valued at around €50 million. The background is clear. The contest is not only technical, but also strategic and financial, with an early race between the two English giants to secure the signing first. Yankuba Minteh. Liverpool are seeking a clear attacking boost this season. The new target, Yankuba Minteh, the former Brighton winger who played under Arne Slot at Feyenoord. Team Talk suggests the move is aimed at eventually replacing Mohamed Salah, while also addressing gaps in Slot's squad. The financial value is defined. The deal is expected to cost around €70 million, making it a significant and direct investment in the team's attacking future. The question now is, can Liverpool convince Brighton before the transfer window closes? Players returning from loan. Harvey Elliott. Liverpool are renewing their interest in Harvey Elliott after his loan spell at Aston Villa. According to journalist Paul Joyce, talks between the two clubs could soon begin to discuss Elliott's return to the Reds before the end of the season. Last summer's loan did not provide Elliott with the expected development or sufficient playing time, prompting a clear desire to return and play more regularly. But the question remains, will Elliott return to strengthen Liverpool's attacking options before the season ends?